it's Mrs. Hynes here. I've just been out for a walk in the beautiful sunshine and now I've come back home because I want to share a story with you. The book that I've chosen to read with you today is from a set of books that I had when I was little and they were one of my favourites. I thought it would be really nice to read them with you. It's about two little children, twins, a boy and a girl, Topsy and Tim, and it's from a set of books. If you like this one, you might recognise that there is lots of others as well that you can read. But I've chosen Topsy and Tim Go to the Zoo. So let's read it together. Topsy and Tim were going to the zoo. First, they made sure their pets had all they needed for their day at home. "Let's ask the zoo animals if they would like to come with us," said Topsy. "Animals can't answer questions," said Tim. And there they are, feeding the cat and the goldfish, and the dog's got his food as well. Topsy and Tim met the penguins first. They walked like funny old men, but they dived and swam beautifully. Topsy and Tim would have liked the penguins to come home with them, but they looked so happy in the zoo. The parrots in the aviary were making a dreadful noise. Topsy had heard that parrots could answer questions, so she asked one, "Would you like to come home with us?" "Ripe bananas, brown bread," squawked the parrot. "I'm afraid parrots don't give sensible answers," said Dad. Now we can see them looking at the beautiful birds in their cage. They went to see the friendly elephant. "He's the highest in the whole zoo," said Tim. Then they saw a giraffe. She was higher still with her long neck. She bent her head all the way down to see Topsy and Tim. "Hello up there," said Tim. And there they are talking to the giraffe. "Look," said Tim, "horses in football jerseys." The zebras showed how they could kick. One kicked another with his back hooves. "We don't want those zebras at home," said Dad. "They might kick us." "Look, white teddy bears," said Topsy. "Those are polar bears," said Mummy, "and they are very fierce." "We won't take them home," said Tim. A crowd of people hurried past Topsy and Tim. "They are going to watch the lions being fed," said Mummy. "Let's go too," shouted Topsy and Tim. You can see the big line of people wanting to go watch the lions getting their food. The keeper brought huge lumps of meat for the lions. It was fun to see them enjoying their food. Topsy and Tim were hungry. Mummy found a slot machine that sold orange drinks and chocolate. Topsy and Tim thought it was a good slot machine. The sea lions were hungry too. The keeper threw them fish from a bucket. "Can we take a sea lion home?" asked Tim. "No," said Topsy. "It might eat our goldfish." Topsy and Tim wanted to take all the monkeys home, but it was time for Mummy and Dad to take Topsy and Tim home. Topsy and Tim were glad they had not brought any zoo animals home. Their own pet animals were just as interesting, and they were good old friends too. "I don't know why we go to the zoo," said Dad. "We've got our own zoo at home." And it says now we can turn the page and help Topsy and Tim solve a puzzle. So if I show you, we'll see if you can solve it. So you've got some clues about some different animals. So it says that this animal, can you see? He looks white and he's got a thick warm fur to keep him warm. We've got here an animal that has leathery skin. I wonder what you can see here. And here it says we've got to beware of these animals because they can be dangerous. I wonder which animal in the story was dangerous. And here we've got a feathered animal that likes to talk to us. We've got an animal here that looks like a spotty animal, a brown spotty animal with a really long neck. And finally we have an animal that's black and white with stripes and it looks a bit like a horse. Well, that is the end of our story, so thank you for reading with me. Bye.